Okay, testing a Tekin Speedo on my testing rig. Here's the Tekin Speedo got to be tested. I use a basic 13.5 turn brushless motor with some crocodile clips so I can connect it to the Speedo in the correct order, ABC. The motor has a flywheel attached. Got connectors plus and minus through this watt meter, which also shows me the voltage of the battery and the current being drawn. We've got the battery here and plus and minus. It's raised up slightly as a quick release. I can push it down and just snap off the connectors if anything goes wrong. And I've got a pulse generator here which replaces the transmitter, shows me the neutral position and plus and minus for up and down for the brakes and throttle, of course. On this tester here I can measure the revs and the temperature. At the moment I don't have the temperature on the motor or the Speedo, but I've got there's a thermocouple here which can be used. I can stick it on, but just setting it to measure the revs, which is done from a counter on the flywheel. Inside you've got on the flywheel you've got the black and white marks so it can measure that. So you can advance the pulse with this knob. Obviously the flywheel's going round and Speedo, and you can look on here, current draw 0.4 amps, and it's doing 4,500. At the moment this is set on blinky, so it should be linear. If I've got boosted settings set on the speed control, I can measure the change in revs that each boost will give, and you can measure the current as well. So pushing up the speed, it's about halfway now. 1.4 amps, 11,000, 12,000, push it up a bit more, 15,000, 1.7, 18,000, 2.2 amps, almost on full speed, and you can push it up to test the brakes. Yeah, full brakes flashing on there. Come back off, back to neutral. Revs obviously 0. Current's dropped to 0.14 amps, which is just being drawn by the speed control and the electronics. There's no fan. And as I said before, if anything disastrous goes wrong, current jumps too high or smoke, I can snap this off as a quick release. And so that's how I test the Speedo. I can also test the motors. I use a fairly basic speed control I've got, or any speed control that I know is working. If I want to test someone's motor, I can put it in this rig here. These come off obviously like that. I can undo this large knob on top and pull the motor out like that. Take off the flywheel, it's held on by a scrub screw. Obviously unplug the sensor. Then I can put the flywheel on a new motor, put it in there, and test the motor as well. So that's how I test motors and speed controls.